Welcome back to Soft Spoken English, the place where we learn English through heart-touching and real-life stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Soft Spoken English.
Hello, my dear friends. How are you feeling today? Take a moment. Don't rush. Don't give the usual answer, "I'm fine." Instead, pause. Ask yourself gently, how am I really feeling right now? Maybe you feel happy. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel worried. Or maybe you don't even know what you're feeling. And that's completely okay. Because today, in this podcast, we are going to explore something that connects all of us' feelings and emotions. I want you to feel like we are sitting together in a quiet room. Just you and me. Talking honestly, like friends. No pressure. No judgment. Just feelings. So first, let's understand, what are feelings, and what are emotions? I'll explain in easy English. Emotions are strong natural reactions inside us. For example, joy, fear, anger, surprise. They come suddenly, like a wave in the ocean. Feelings are how we describe those emotions in words. When you say, "I feel nervous," or "I feel excited," that is a feeling. So emotions happen inside. Feelings are how we express them. And here is something beautiful. When you can express your feelings in English, you are not just learning a language, you are opening a door. A door to connection. A door to understanding yourself. A door to being real. Because the truth is, everyone feels. Everyone has emotions. But not everyone has the courage to share them. Let's begin with the morning. Imagine this. You wake up in bed. The alarm rings. Beep, beep, beep. You open your eyes slowly. What is the first feeling that comes to you in the morning? For me, sometimes I feel lazy. I don't want to get up. My body feels heavy. My mind says, just 5 more minutes. Other times, I feel excited. Maybe I have an important plan, or I'm going somewhere new. I jump out of bed. I smile. I feel fresh. But there are also days when I feel anxious. My heart beats faster. I think about all the tasks I must do. Work, calls, meetings. And I ask myself, can I handle it? So you see, even in the first few minutes of waking up, emotions are already here. Morning example story. Let me share a small personal story. One Monday morning, I had an important online meeting. I woke up early, but I felt nervous. My hands were cold. My thoughts were messy. I kept repeating in my head, what if I make a mistake? That was fear. That was worry. I went to the bathroom, splashed cold water on my face, and looked in the mirror. I whispered, "It's okay. I can do this." Slowly, I felt a little calmer. I made tea. The warm tea in my hands gave me comfort. I sat near the window, watched the sunrise, and for a moment, I felt peaceful. Isn't it interesting? In just one morning, I felt nervous, then calm, then peaceful. That's how emotions work. They change like the sky. Clouds come, clouds go. But the sky is still there. Vocabulary for morning emotions. Now let's learn some words and phrases for morning feelings. Repeat after me, if you can. I feel fresh and energetic. I feel lazy today. I feel nervous about my day. I feel hopeful. I feel calm and peaceful. I feel a little anxious. I feel excited to start my day. Natural expressions. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This means you woke up in a bad mood. I'm ready to seize the day. This means you are motivated and positive. I feel butterflies in my stomach. This means you feel nervous. Let's practice together. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat. I feel fresh this morning. I feel lazy, but I will still try. I feel nervous about today, but I can handle it. I feel excited for what's coming. I feel peaceful. Good job. Speak slowly. Don't just say the words, feel them. Friends, mornings are important. They often decide the mood of our whole day. If we start with calmness, we carry calmness. If we start with stress, we carry stress. But remember, you don't need to control every emotion. You only need to notice it, name it, and express it. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Say it in English. Maybe, I feel tired. Or, I feel hopeful. This simple practice will make you more aware, more confident, and more connected, both with yourself and with the English language. So now, let's move from morning to daytime. The morning is about waking up, finding energy, and starting the day. But once the day begins, whether you go to school, college, work, or stay at home, your emotions become more complex. Because daytime means tasks. Daytime means responsibilities. Daytime means people. And whenever we deal with people and responsibilities, emotions naturally appear. Let me tell you about one of my days. I remember a Tuesday when I had a lot of work. My schedule was full. Emails. Meetings. A report to write. At 10 a.m., I felt stressed. My desk was full of papers. My phone kept buzzing. My heart beat fast. I thought, how will I finish all of this? Stress is a heavy feeling. It makes your shoulders tight. It makes your mind restless. But then, I took a pause. I made a list. 1, 2, 3. I broke my big work into small steps. And slowly, I started to feel focused. Later, at lunch, I talked with a colleague. She made a funny joke. We both laughed. For a few minutes, the stress disappeared. In that moment, I felt light. I felt joyful. After lunch, I finished a report and sent it on time. That gave me a sense of relief. I smiled. I whispered to myself, yes, I did it. So, in just a few hours, I felt stressed, focused, joyful, and relieved. That's how daytime emotions dance around us. Now, maybe you are a student. Let me share how emotions look in a student's daytime. You wake up and go to class. You sit with friends. You feel comfortable. Then the teacher asks you a question. Suddenly you feel nervous. Your heart beats. You think, what if I say something wrong? But then you answer. The teacher says, good job. And your nervousness turns into pride. Later, during break, you play or chat with friends. You laugh. You feel free. But when the test paper comes back and your marks are low, you feel disappointed. Still, you tell yourself, it's okay. Next time I'll do better. And you feel hopeful. See? In just one school day, emotions keep changing, comfortable, nervous, proud, free, disappointed, hopeful. Now let's learn some useful English phrases for daytime feelings. Repeat after me. I feel stressed. I feel focused. I feel joyful. I feel relieved. I feel nervous. I feel proud. I feel disappointed. I feel hopeful. Natural expressions. I'm under pressure. This means I feel stressed. I'm on top of the world. This means I feel very happy and successful. My heart is racing. This means I feel nervous. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders. This means I feel relieved. Now, let's practice together. I feel stressed, but I can handle it. I feel focused on my work. I feel joyful when I laugh with friends. I feel relieved after finishing my task. I feel nervous before speaking. I feel proud of myself. I feel hopeful for tomorrow. Take a breath. Say them slowly. Let your voice carry the emotion. Friends, daytime is full of ups and downs. 1 minute you may feel heavy, the next minute you may feel light. That's normal. Here's something important. Emotions don't always stay the same. They move, they shift, they change. So instead of fighting your feelings, try to accept them. When you feel stress, say, I feel stressed, but I can try. When you feel joy, say, I feel happy, and I'm grateful for this moment. By naming your emotions in English, you give them space. You give yourself clarity. Let me share something more personal. Sometimes, in the middle of the day, I feel invisible. Maybe I've been working for hours. Nobody notices. Nobody says thank you. That feeling is sadness. It's the feeling of being unvalued. But then I remind myself, I see myself. I value myself. I take a small break. I drink water. I step outside for fresh air. And slowly, that sadness softens into calm. I've learned something. Emotions are like children. They need attention. If you ignore them, they cry louder. If you notice them, they calm down. So don't ignore your emotions. Say them. Even whisper them in English. Interactive reflection for you. Now let me ask you. When was the last time you felt stressed? What did you do? Did you breathe deeply? Did you talk to someone? Did you smile? And when was the last time you felt proud? Did you celebrate? Did you tell yourself, well done? Think about it. And next time, try to express it in English. So, remember this. Daytime brings challenges. Daytime brings pressure. But daytime also brings small victories. Don't let one stressful moment hide your whole day. The day is ending. The world is slowing down. And I sit here, reflecting on my feelings. At night, emotions feel stronger, don't they? The silence makes us listen to our own heart. Sometimes, I feel peaceful at night. The quiet sound of the fan, the dim light in my room, a cup of warm tea. It feels safe. It feels soft. But on other nights, I feel lonely. I miss people. I think about memories. I even cry sometimes. And that is okay. Because emotions are part of being human. I want to tell you something important. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are your guide. They are like small lights on your path. When you feel happy, they tell you what gives you joy. When you feel sad, they tell you what matters to you. Many people hide their emotions. They say, I'm fine, even when they are not. But when you learn to speak about your emotions, you feel lighter. You also connect more deeply with others. For example, if you say, I feel nervous before this exam, your friend might say, me too. And suddenly, you feel less alone. If you say, I feel proud of myself today, people will smile with you. Emotions build bridges. They create understanding. They make language alive. And speaking about emotions in English makes your learning real. Because English is not just grammar or vocabulary. English is your voice, your feelings, your truth. Let's practice together. Repeat after me, slowly. I feel peaceful tonight. I feel tired, but I am grateful. I feel a little lonely, but I accept it. I feel calm when I close my eyes. I feel ready for tomorrow. Say these sentences with me. Feel the words. Not just the sound, but the emotion inside them. Reflection exercise. Before you sleep tonight, I want you to do a small exercise. Take a notebook. Write one line. Today, I felt underscore 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 dot. Maybe. Today, I felt happy when I laughed with my friend. Today, I felt nervous during the meeting. Today, I felt proud when I finished my work. This simple practice will improve your English and help you understand your emotions better. So, my friend, what did we learn today? We learned that emotions are not weak. They are powerful. We learned that speaking about feelings in English makes us stronger and more connected. We learned simple words: happy, sad, calm, nervous, excited, lonely, peaceful. And we practiced them together. I want you to remember this. Your feelings are your strength. Your emotions are your story. And English is just the bridge that helps you share it with the world. Every day, speak one sentence about your feelings. Just one. And soon, you will not only improve your English, but also build a deeper connection with yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your heart. Take care of your words. And take care of yourself.